Did the Monopoly represent, some of your deep-seated childhood issues, or was it just a random choice?
Um, we played Monopoly sometimes, and that didn't always go the
Huh,
greatest. So
interesting. So, does the banker represent just the emotional core of us as human beings and the human condition, or is the banker just the anarchist that wants to see everyone tear each other apart? Is that kind of what you were going for? Because that's the vibe I got.
yeah, yes. Hey, Keegan, is this really how we want to do this? It's kind of we're in the same exact place and clothes as we were yesterday.
You might have a good point. Give me a second. And we are back. Hello, random people. We are here with director of Game Night, Ben Ashby, as well as one of the co-writers of the film. Ben, so what is Game Night about to you?
Me and my friend group were known for constant badgering and arguments, and that's all part of the reasons why we love each other, but we definitely wanted to put that into some kind of story that we could film for our film class.
What kind of was the influence with the style and the writing that we see in the film?
Interesting you think of that, because I would say this is probably the first short film that I made that I felt proud of. It was also a lot of fun, but prior to Game Night, the shorts I had made were leaning on the serious side. I think I had the high school boy kind of wanting to be edgy thing going on, and wasn't really translating into anything that I felt like was enjoyable to watch. This is the first thing I made I felt like I could show to a stranger and they could at least get a chuckle out of it. So I would say it's where I kind of fell in love with that style of dialogue a little bit and discovered that comedy might be my bag more than any other genre. I was the only one that wanted to really make a career out of it. So they were cool, just kind of like let me call shots if I wanted to call shots, but they obviously had a ton of input themselves that just made it super fun.
What would you say to someone that was kind of around your age at this time, just starting to get into film, knowing where you've come and knowing how it started? What would you give advice to those persons, or what did you learn?
It's okay to feel like you don't know what you're doing at all. And you should still just do it anyway. Just try. Just see what happens, because I'll be honest, like it does take quite a bit of energy just to make anything, even if it's like as small of a scale as this. It's like there's always going to be a piece of you that just would rather kind of be like, whatever, like it's not going to happen. I can't make a short film. I don't know what I'm doing. Just grab a camera, just do it. Just let yourself be bad at what you're doing for a little bit. Don't be upset if you feel like you're treading water that you don't know anything about. That's totally fine. It's totally part of the process.
That's all the questions that I have for today. Thank you, Ben. We're happy to have it on the platform, and obviously it's always a great insight to be able to see early work from artists that are just amazing to watch as they continue to grow. So thank you for showing your film, and just thank you for being here. All right, Ben, did that more fit what you were expecting to happen today, or is that kind of just a little bit more?
Well, you live and learn. You could really work on your question delivery. Save the hard balls for the end, softballs at the beginning, warm up into it. You're new. It's all right.
Okay, all right. Listen, I ask questions all the time. I don't think I need a guide as to how to ask questions. I mean,
it does not translate into the interview, Keegan.
I thought I was fine. I thought, it's.
No, you were fine. That's the thing. You were just fine. Just fine.
Okay, I was a little better than fine, but
You were just fine.
But anyway, viewers, Ben and I are going to discuss this, but in the meantime, why don't you like and subscribe and visit our website, follow us on social media at Random Stuff End, and ring the bell, and we will see you again next weekend for another great film, hopefully by a little better of a director, but still, it'll be good. Love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, stay inspired.
Stay random, stay inspired. I just wanted to say some stuff before we cut the video.
Oh, you always have to have the last word, don't you?
Well, now you're just taking the last word from me, so it's really...
I'm not taking the last word if it's just...
The last word, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you have the time, please make sure to check out, our next video, which is up here. Yep, up here.